So, just for people that don't know what bail is, what is bail?
Bail essentially it's an assurance and a guarantee for the court that the accused will appear for not only arraignment but for the entire process of if it goes to a trial or whatever the end disposition is. We have a judicial interest in the individual to make sure that the case has disposition and that the alleged victim or proven a victim has, just an end to it,
Right.
to make sure that the whole process happens.
And typically, when someone comes in for a bail bond with you, what do they need and what do they pay?
Well, in the state of Arkansas, it's 10% plus $80. So we'll just use hypothetical. If the bond's $1,000, then 10% is $100. Plus, this state collects $60 in fees on every bond, and the jail that the bond is produced at collects a $20 booking fee. So it'll be $180 on a $1,000 bond.
And go ahead. I'm sorry. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And we just look at, because I think that's one of the things that a bondsman can do is that we have the ability to finance. So we look at their finances, if they're on some sort of SSI or disability, or what their payment schedule is, or what their pay is each week, and we kind of look at it, and as long as they're, someone that'll co-sign or has some sort of, collateral or something, then it gives us the ability to finance that where it doesn't become such a burden.
And so let's say, for instance, the bail for someone is $20,000. How much of that would have to be in collateral before you would take the bail, the bond?
Well, that's a really hard question to answer because we look at each bond in a different aspect of each time. The person, their family, their employment or non-employment. There's so many factors that go into that. I mean, I personally have posted a $20,000 bond with just grandma and mom co-signing for their young son or grandson, and $200, $300, $400, $500 down. Again, it just
Really?
It depends on the situation.
So how much of that, once the case is over, how much of that do you actually keep? Like, where's the business aspect of the bail bonds business?
The business aspect is in Arkansas that you cannot discount bonds. So if that $20,000 bond, Chris, what you mentioned, there would have that $2,080 has to be paid. And if it gets to the point to where the collateral has been exhausted and there's still finance money owed, then that goes on to another collection type issue. In all my years since 2003, I have only had to foreclose on one house my entire career.
So let's talk about that. So the person puts the house up as collateral. They don't pay, or let's just say the defendant doesn't show up to court. What would happen?
Well, in Arkansas, if the defendant doesn't show up on a misdemeanor, we have 120 days, and for misdemeanors, district court, and for felonies in circuit court, we get 75 days. Okay. So once we receive the show cause order from the judge that we have this amount of time to locate the individual, if we locate that individual during that time and place them back in jail, then we're relieved. And if there's no money owed as far as the premium, then the collateral is returned back to the family. If we're unable to find that individual and the judge orders a forfeiture, then we have to pay that $20,000 bond that you and I spoke about earlier. So the first thing that I have to do is I have to pay that bond because I only get so much time to pay it. So I pay the $20,000, and then our first step is working with whoever posted the collateral to see if we could get them on some sort of restitution type system so they can maintain and keep their collateral. And if they're unable to do that, or just basically thumb their nose at the entire situation, which does happen, then we go through the legal process of foreclosure or collection.